In a matter of seconds, we're going to be joined by Ali Abdelaziz, manager to the Stars. And I know a lot of you are looking forward to this one. I am curious about this one as well. It has been an interesting month for Mr. Abdelaziz, probably interesting couple of months. I hear a lot of laughing back there, and a lot of you have been hitting me up. What are you going to talk to Ali about? Well, truth be told, I'm surprised that he's in studio. Truth be told, I'm surprised he's here. I'm surprised I'm talking to him. There's a lot that we need to talk about. An airing of grievances, if you will. Here he comes, Mr. Ali Abdelaziz, with his headphones on. What, are you taking a call there, Ali? What's going on? What's happening? Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Welcome, my friend.
What's up? I don't
Damn,
know
you
if I wanna
swole.
shake your hand yet.
Why? Oh, okay. Okay, I just try to be, I try to be respectful.
It's okay.
How are you? What do you got over there?
What is it?
What is that?
This is my prayer beat.
Okay. What? Oh, your prayer beads.
Yes.
Yeah, my uncle used to use that back in the day. You're okay there? What, are you nervous? You nervous under the lights?
You make me nervous.
You don't know what's happening here, right? You don't know what's about to come.
Let's go.
Welcome.
I got my power.
Well, thank you for coming.
No problem.
I just said, are you done with your phone call there?
Go ahead.
What are you doing?
I'm listening
Are
to
you
you.
recording this?
No.
It's recorded. Don't worry. I was just saying that if you would have told me last week that you'd be sitting here in this studio, I would have called you a liar.
I'm just here to put you on blast. I'm not here to be
Yeah?
your friend. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk. Who goes first, me or you?
You go ahead first.
No, you're the guest. I'd like you to go first, actually.
What does that mean?
Okay, and come closer to the microphone over there. It has been an interesting month for you. It's been an interesting few months, I should say, right? Because the build up to the fight, the post-fight. But let's be honest here, because the people don't know, you tweeted out things I don't think everyone knows. You were very mad at me. I woke up one morning, blocked on Twitter, blocked on Instagram. Send me a text message. What did you say in the text? We're going to put the cards out on the table, right?
Go ahead. You can say
You said Khabib was right about you.
Yeah, I said Khabib was right about you. You have no loyalty. You have loyalty to clicks.
Yeah.
Who
And
you
then,
get more clicks?
and then
I said
after
that.
my interview with Artem, you said you're a disappointment. You said you don't ask him the hard
listen,
questions.
That's just kind of.
You said
That's
that.
kind of what I said. The whole thing is, first of all,
You were mad at me.
First of all,
Yeah.
this motherfucker is. I should not cuss. I have to stop cussing.
I told you.
I should not cuss. You know what I'm saying? You
Who?
talking about the guy
Who we
who's
talking about?
irrelevant. This
Who?
guy, whatever. I don't want to be repeat
Artem?
his name. He's irrelevant. But the whole thing is, when you have a guy like that, you talking to him. You're one of the biggest in the game. This is who you are. Everybody know Ariel Helwani. When you talk to people, and when the people say something, it becomes news. But the whole thing is, when you talk to people and they lie and you don't ask them the right question, it becomes fake news. That means you producing fake news to the people out there.
What did he say that was? And by the way, people will say the same about my relationship with you.
But who don't have a relationship right now?
No, they will say you put this guy on the show.
Bro, whatever I said,
Yeah.
everything I say happened. I say Cody Garbrandt is gonna get a title shot. He got a title shot. I tell Henry Cejudo is gonna get a title shot. He got a title shot. I tell Frankie Edgar get a title shot. He got hurt. Come on. Everything I say and predict it happened. I give a flying,
Right.
what people say about you. This MMA world is have nothing but hating ass people. And honestly, at this point, I can give a flying what everybody thinks, because guess what? Like I said, I have one masters. The masters I have is my friends, my fighters, Renzo Gracie, Khabib, Justin Gage, all these guys. This is my master. I have one master to serve, my Rasta. Everybody else, these people, they treat me now, I'm like a superstar, I'm a celebrity, with all this hated stuff. Fans, fighters, coaches, but at the end of the
So
day,
why were you mad at me though?
I'm mad at you because
Why
you
you
got,
block me on
you-
Twitter? Why you
First
send
of
me
all,
these
first of
messages?
all, you got this guy. What I said, when you ask me questions, I answer
Yeah.
many times. I don't dodge your question, but when this whole thing with this guy Conor happened,
Yeah.
Conor didn't start this whole relationship. Just for you to be clear,
Okay.
you know who started it. Who started it on Twitter? Was a tweet. I want you to say it.
You're saying John Kavanagh?
John Kavanagh did.
When he said the thing about,
when he started to say about
Jesus.
Prophet Muhammad and Jesus. The whole thing is,
you don't think he was kind of joking there?
he can't joke like that. Can I joke about Jewish people? I cannot.
Did you think it was malicious? You're saying this whole holy war, if you will, the bus, all that,
whole thing
started
is-
with a tweet
But the whole thing
2 years ago?
This is how this thing started.
Really?
I'm telling you, this is how this thing started.
From whose perspective?
But the whole thing is, if you're a coach,
Yeah.
your fighters have to look up to you.
Okay.
Whatever you do, they have to follow. You're their sensei. You understand? And if it's okay for a coach talking about Prophet Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, I'm telling you something, man. You know, I'm surprised John Kavanagh didn't get an ass whipping this far because he did.
Come on.
He deserved one. I'm telling you, it's over. Honestly, I don't care about these guys.
Okay.
I don't really care about this. But when you interview this guy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Dude, I got called a freaking terrorist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You can call me. The only thing I'll terrorize anybody have beef with me. I will terrorize you. By what? By my success. And like I said, if anybody, whatever, you know, I don't want to act like I'm a tough guy. But the whole thing is, when you're interviewing this guy, you know, one of the things too, this boss thing was premeditated. Like they planned this shit.
Yeah.
You understand? They planned this shit. And when you interview this little midget, you know what I'm saying? Like Artem, he said, oh, he lies. You understand?
What do you lie about? What do you lie about?
Artem is he's a straight. You know what? I don't think Conor's a bitch. Because if Conor got slapped, I guarantee you Conor will slap you back. What happened? He said, Khabib come by himself. He didn't say nothing. Come back with his crew and grab my head. Get the hell out of here. You think Khabib gonna bring his crew for your punk ass? No. What happened? Went to him, talked with him, and he grabbed, he slapped his face. You understand? And he was talking like, and I stepped in. The second time, I walked him off. And I said, focus on your fight, you know, get out of here. And his other Chechen friend got punched, busted, his face all got busted up. Guess what? He didn't do nothing about it. Because he was throwing in his mouth. You know, his friend, the one Artem got messed up because he was running his mouth. The whole thing was going to be a conversation, but he was trying to flex. This little short guy with him. Like he looked like Conor, whatever his name is.
Why are you so fired up right now? Why you guys?
I'm not so fired up.
Listen, you guys won the fight.
It doesn't matter. We got abused. The whole thing
What do you
is,
mean you got abused?
these people abused us.
Where?
Bro, this guy, this coach 2 years ago, talk about religion, right?
mean,
Come on.
Okay.
How many messages you get hate messages from?
I get a lot.
Guess what? If any Muslim guy out there send you messages about being a Jew, you have a big nose, they're not Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Islam or Christianity or Judaism, if you believe in that, you understand? You're not supposed to make fun of other religion. You're not supposed to make fun of other people. Or Habib fan out there, you're not supposed to insult a Jewish man by being a Jew. It's wrong. If this is my own people insulting you, they not
And
real.
I respect that, but here's my thing. After the fight, and we're kind of going all over the place here, but that's
all right.
okay. After the fight, Khabib has said nothing about Conor, very little. Conor wrote his thing, but not disrespectful. I feel like you're the one who continues to make this into a personal matter. You're making this so
what?
heated.
Guess
Why?
what? Guess what?
You guys won. Move on.
We won. Guess what?
What?
It is personal.
But you won. It's over.
Bro, it's personal.
Still?
The whole thing is...
You won. You tapped him.
But the whole thing is... No, he quit.
Well,
He
okay,
quit.
fine.
Let's
Tomato,
keep
tomato.
this phrase.
Okay.
He quit.
So he taps.
He quit.
Why are you
No,
still
he
mad?
It's different being tapping and quit. He quit.
Okay.
You understand? The whole thing is, honestly, I can give a about
But why are
what
you
this
going
guy's
on his
want.
Instagram and writing all this stuff?
The
Why
whole
do you
thing
keep
is,
this going?
what's
Why do you
making me
It's
crazy.
making it worse. It's making this
But
sport.
the whole thing is, he said he won the fight. As a fight.
Yeah.
How the hell you win a fight? You got outstruck, out-grappled, out wrestled. And after that, you was playing. In the third round, hey, it's only business, my brother. You understand? It's only business. You know, what kind of man? Go on your shield. You talk about your family, Irish, and all this bullshit. Bro, I'm in New York. I've been for a week. I went to an Irish bar called Mustang Harry. Irish people come. Conor do not represent us. Man, I know a lot of Irish people. Joe Duffy. Guy don't act like that, man. But the whole thing is, you know me. You know Khabib. We don't change. Fame and money change these people. You understand?
But okay, you You talk about World Series of Fighting back in the day. No one would cover World Series of Fighting. Talk to people about and I have no problem saying this. Even as a journalist.
All this clown. Everybody out there, you're the only person.
Who told you to sign Nick Newell?
You did.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you and John Morgan support.
Okay, is it being loyal to block? Is it being loyal to send messages?
But the whole thing is
being loyal. To me, it feels like this is all getting to your head. If you want me to be honest, I feel like you're getting out of control.
I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
That's not the first time I block you. I blocked you before.
Yeah. Why? Who acts like that? That's a child. That's a high school kid acts like that.
I'm an
you know who acts
guy.
like that, right?
Huh?
You know who acts like that. You're taking a page out of his book.
Who?
Out of Dana White's book. You're acting like Dana White.
Bro,
you're acting like a bully. You are.
No,
and you're
I'm
getting
not.
too emotional.
No,
and you're
I'm
trying
not.
to intimidate people. And you're trying to intimidate the media. You are. And you can't do that. That's not your job.
This is who I am.
That's not your job to do
who I
that.
am.
I respect you for being loyal to your guys. I respect you for having your back.
I have to
but
be
you
loyal
can't
to my guys.
intimidate the media. That's what I said to Dan. I said you're trying to intimidate me and you're trying to bully me. Yes, you are.
That's not true. If I try to intimidate
No one is
you,
allowed to call me a disappointment. Only my wife, my mom, and my dad.
I
not
think
you.
I
You
think
have
that
no
was
right
an
to call
error.
me a
I said I'm
disappointment.
disappointed. I think if I said
You
that,
wrote- I have the
I'll
tweet right here.
apologize
You
to you
said
on
you're
air.
a disappointment.
You cannot be disappointed to me. Now I'm my son. How you
Why did you write it? I read what you wrote. You want me
Whatever.
to-
I misspelled, and I was wrong for saying that. Just to make it clear, I never want to try to imitate anybody. You understand? Listen, you did a lot of good things for me.
Yeah.
Throughout my career, you support me.
You
from
guys
the
are all
ground
about
up.
being humble and
I'm
staying
just-
loyal.
But it's
That's not being humble
But
and
Ariel,
staying loyal.
I did block you before. We got in a fight before. But the whole thing is, everybody think we best friends. I respect you a lot. I think you're an honest guy. But sometimes, maybe...
You think I'm Team Conor?
No.
That's what I hear from all these guys. Team Conor. What have I said in the post?
You know what the problem is?
Yeah.
The problem was, I realized after this. This is your business. You have to have many different teams. And maybe
That's the
I
whole
expect
point.
things out of you. But maybe I'm wrong. You understand? But in a way, I'm not the guy.
I said he shouldn't be suspended. He shouldn't be stripped. He shouldn't be fined. I said Zubaira shouldn't be cut. What more do you want? Like what? That I didn't ask John Kavanagh about a tweet that he sent out 2 years ago?
It's not about that. It's a lot.
crazy.
It's a lot. Like this guy said, Zuba should be cut. He said Zuba should be cut.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No, who the he is says Zuba be cut? You know what I'm saying? Zuba be cut. This guy's premeditated. They attempted murder at everybody in the bus. They said they was coming to kill us. Artem didn't cut. He fought in Canada. You have to understand. You will never see Khabib in the cage without Zuba. You have to understand. These guys are so loyal. It's not, if it's 100 million on the ground, right there, and Zuba, Khabib gonna say, let Zuba fight and I'll fight. And this is how they work. And even I was talking to Khabib. He said, don't even question it. Don't even question it. Me and Zuba's faith, we are together. And this is, honestly, is inspiring to me.
Is he going to get cut?
It's inspiring to me. Whatever the UFC is going to need to do, they have to do.
What have they told you? You manage him?
Of course I manage.
Okay.
Whatever the UFC is going to do with him. Whatever he's going to do with him. But I know this. You will not see Khabib in any fighting, a ring, a cage, a hockey ring without Zuba. I can guarantee you that. And I'm not trying nobody. This is what the man wants. Because every time these days I talk to people, they say I'm trying him. I'm just outspoken. You know, the most dangerous people, the ones say smile on your face and come stick you. You've been sticked before, right? You understand?
Well, not literally.
No, you got sticked before.
Yeah.
You know, somebody put a bullet in your head before.
Yeah.
It's happened.
I guess I'm bulletproof.
You know what I'm saying? It's true.
Twice.
It is what it is. But you should be happy. I can confront you about things.
Sure.
I'm mad at you and not go behind your back and say, listen to me. None of this motherfucker out there, excuse my language, nobody can say I say something. You understand? Because whatever I'm going to tell anybody, I'm going to say in your face because this is who I am. You understand? All these guys is fake ass. Like this guy, he said, Khabib going got somebody for you? You nothing.
Who?
This guy, the guy was 13-4 record. He said, Khabib got the crew and come got with me.
Oh, Artem.
Like, bro, you got slapped. He didn't even do nothing. You don't do nothing. You understand? And it's all good, man.
Why do we want to keep this going?
It's not keep it going, but
Because
the whole thing is,
this is
I'm
a
going to defend my
personal
turf.
fight.
These guys, my brothers.
You were part of this story. Conor
Bro,
called you a terrorist.
Brother, listen to me.
Listen, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why don't you defend yourself?
Brother, I don't. You know why I don't. You know why I need to defend myself?
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, this man will not say this in front of my eyes.
I mean, he said it right in front of you in the press
Bro,
conference.
with 100 security with cameras.
Well.
You understand? With cameras, brother. Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you something. This guy all these guys, they say it's not over. This. These guys, they not about this life. This guy have too much.
What is this life?
They not about this gangster thug life. When you go to an arena, huh?
Are you?
Bro, I'm a father, but
Right.
I'm down for my friend. I'm down for my family. If I see you on the street, some going down, guarantee you I'll be there for you. This is who I am. This is who I grew up. But guarantee you, all this talk they did, they didn't back it up inside the cage. They didn't back it out outside the cage. You know what I'm saying? You got people calling somebody a Muslim rat, and they denied it. Of course they denied it. But guess what? He was saying it on Instagram and Twitter throughout the week. You understand?
Dylan.
Brother, I don't even... he's one mother... I see him. I promise you, I'm going to smack him.
Why?
Look, brother, this guy... Listen, Conor McGregor is the world champion.
Yeah.
You understand? He's the double champ.
Yeah.
You understand? You want an old bum. Never won a black belt jiu-jitsu tournament as for the gi as a world champion. You understand? You living of this man's legacy. You know, and this is Conor's problem. He's an idiot. You know, everybody's sucking his blood, but it's on him. Now, the world had changed. You see a guy like Khabib, he meeting the president of Erdogan. He's going to do Abu Dhabi, meeting all these great sheikhs. He's going to Morocco to meet the king of Morocco. And you got a guy driving a truck selling liquors.
So
you understand?
So he has been meeting a lot of people, but you know, a lot of the people that he's been meeting are polarizing figures in this world, controversial figures in this world.
Who's controversial forever? Putin is controversial forever?
Yes.
Putin
Actually, he is.
Conor asked to take a picture with him.
Why? That doesn't make it
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Putin and Kadyrov, these are controversial figures. You know this.
Guess what? Guess
Yes.
what? Everybody's confidential. You understand? You don't think Trump is confidential?
Yes.
He's the United States president.
Right.
But when you get invited by these people, you know what we've been doing lately? And this is honestly more important than anything.
Okay.
We working on a fund with United Legs. $10 million in 1 year. We're going to do 1,000 will in Africa. Khabib might be going to Nigeria next week. We're doing things not for us to make. Khabib can go out there and make crazy money right now.
Right.
Millions. But he said, I want to do something. I want to go to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like people, he want to help. And we doing now, we're not advertising it. We're not doing it. But this is what he want to do. You know, I want him to go make money. To be honest, I want him to go make these appearances, make millions of dollars. You know, I got probably $5 million contract for him alone. And he's like, put down hold.
To do what?
Bro, to meet people, appearances.
Okay.
Like the people pay him to meet. You understand? It's a little different. He become the king of the Middle East right now. The king of Africa. You see, he become different, man. I'm not going to compare him like Muhammad Ali, like Dana did. And I told Dana, man, how are you going to compare this trash, this white trash to Muhammad Ali? Like, it's crazy. It's disrespectful to the community, to Muslims. It's disrespect to compare this pig to Muhammad Ali. You can't. Muhammad Ali never quit. You understand? In a way, this is what we're doing. This is our path. You understand? Like you have faith. I don't expect everybody to have faith. But this is what our faith asks us to do to help others. And this is not me. This is what Khabib wanted to do. This is why I'm so inspired by this guy. This is why I'm so fired up by this guy. Yeah. You understand? Somebody try.
But why are you keeping it going is my question.
Bro, it's not.
Why are you going on his Instagram and writing? Why are you calling him a prostitute? That's not good. That's not a good representation of who you are, right? Saying things like that.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
If this man is not a prostitute, who is a prostitute?
What does that even mean?
Bro, this guy does everything for money. He does. It's no
you're
value.
the one talking about Khabib doing things for money. You said you want him to go get money.
I want him to make money.
So that's the
but
same
I
thing.
don't talk. But listen to me. This guy, he bring people father, mother, religion, accuse him of terrorism. You know, this man said I was on have 5 passports. I must be the baddest terrorist on this planet because I'm free, baby. I'm here.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm here. The only person got terrorist, he got terrorized inside this cage. Okay. And I'm going to tell you something too. If Herbert Dean was not there, Conor McGregor been dead today. You understand? Because he's talking about killing people and doing this. I'm telling you, he's not about this life. They not about this life. Guess what? He intimidated all these guys around here. But this guy cannot intimidate us. He cannot.
If those labels and accusations aren't true, why don't you come out and deny them once and for all so that we can end this?
I can give a flying what people say.
It clearly bothers you. Okay, let me tell you something. If someone called me a terrorist, I would be doing everything in my power, if I wasn't, to deny it.
Correct. But
so why don't you do that?
I don't care. You know how,
or if he talks about your past, why don't you, if he says that you're an informant, a double agent, someone said it to me, I'd be like, are you crazy?
Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Guess what? Bro, I got
But
this.
that's your reputation.
I
You're
don't
a
care.
father.
Guess what?
So are you
10 years in this business? No.
Yeah. Is he right? Is he right?
He's a liar. You understand?
So why are you saying this now?
But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't eat no. I learned something.
Why don't you just clear it up?
I've been 10 years in this game, right?
Yeah.
10 years. I have one only guys left for reasons. Rafael dos Anjos.
Yeah.
Sit down. My friend to this day just have a baby. I congratulate him, right?
Didn't Brunson leave and then come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? That's true. Good memories.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm happy. I'm grateful. And guess what? I'm not a manager. But if everybody out there, if you're looking for a manager, don't call me. I'm not interested. I am a full-blown promoter. A manager can pick up the phone, do your flights. I got people who does that. I don't do that. I got team does that. I am a promoter. I said we will change the game in so many different ways, but I am doing it. You understand?
Who do you work for?
I work for me. I promote.
I thought maybe UFC.
Brother,
I thought you were a promoter for UFC.
They wish they can't afford me.
How are you the only guy who's allowed in the cage?
What do you mean?
You're like the only manager who's allowed in the cage. How is it possible?
That's their problem.
If another manager yelled at Conor McGregor the way you did at that press conference, they would have been banned from the building. How is it possible that you are allowed to do whatever you want?
You know what? It's. I have this relationship. You have to understand. Everybody think me and Dana and Hunter. Bro, I just got in a fight with Hunter the other day. Me and Dana, yesterday, I went off on a text message, and he called me, and honestly, he put me in my place because I was wrong.
What was it about?
Floyd.
Oh.
You understand? Floyd. But the whole thing is, whatever problem we have, I don't air out. And this, when you do business on this level, I can't make it personal about me. But guarantee you, me and these guys, we bark on each other. You understand? Me and Sean are friends. Sean, we cool. Sean, he's a great guy. Me and him, he's the one of the meanest guy. He go at everybody.
I agree.
But he,
just kidding.
But he's one of the best. Him, Mick too. Mick is a nice guy, but
Mick's the nicest guy on the planet.
But don't let it fool you. Mick will also put you in your place if you need to put you in place.
A lot of managers think you have some kind of deal with the UFC that you get some sort of. How do you get all these fighters? How do you get all these title fights? How is it possible? I thought
some other guy was getting all these title fights. Listen to me. Every manager out there, they do good job, do good work for you guys. Get title fight for you guys. This is my job. Nobody can blame me for doing my job right. By my guys getting title fight, this is good or bad?
No, it's great.
By my job getting paid more money, it's good or bad?
Great.
That's okay. That means I'm doing my job. Whatever relationship I have with the UFC, it's nobody's business. But I guarantee you, nobody on this planet fight with Dana White more than me. But it's different. When I speak with this man, I respect what he does for the sport. He does a lot for everybody. I don't care. I know you have beef with him.
No beef. You always bring this up.
It's okay because I think he did a lot for you and he did a lot for him. This is my thing. This is what I look at you. Like Muhammad Ali, have this guy interviewed him all the time. And I think you guys did, but you guys fell off. I hope you guys get back to good graces because I think you guys need each other at one point. But my relationship with the UFC, the other day with this Khabib I went nuts.
Which one?
With the lawyer athletic commission.
Oh, right.
I show up. And he said, sit down, you crazy motherfucker. Like, he would and he, sometimes I go off on certain things. Sometimes I'm wrong, but sometimes I'm right. I'm right. You understand? But the whole thing is, I'm not intimidated by these guys. I'm not trying to be friends with these guys. I don't kiss up these guys. Every manager out there have an opportunity for this relationship. They burned it, or they got too close, or something happened. You understand? And And that's it, man. Whatever.
I think a lot of your Khabib fans got mad at me because I said he's stealing Conor's playbook. The whole Floyd thing. Please, enough with the Floyd thing. Khabib is supposed to be the guy who brings some sanity back to the sport. We saw the Floyd story. Is it dead now? Now that Floyd is going to Japan?
I'm gonna make 2 points about this.
Can we end this?
I
don't want to see Khabib in a boxing match. I want to see him in MMA where he's best.
Okay, I'm gonna make 2 points.
Okay.
First of all, and I'm not kissing your ass. Stop with this hate messages for this man. It doesn't matter. He's Jewish, he's Christian. If you are Muslim, you cannot make fun of his religion. That's number one thing. Number two things. This is none of your business. I'm gonna tell you why, but this is none of your business.
Okay.
If the whole thing is Khabib created 27 fights, 27 wins.
Yeah.
The man never got cut, never been dropped, never got a black eye in 27 fights.
I agree.
His legacy is there.
Sure.
His legacy is there. Now, me as the big brother, as the manager, Tony Ferguson, one of the greatest fighters in the UFC today, the longest, long winning streak.
Yeah.
Me, Khabib was 30 years old, right?
Yeah.
Still young.
Yeah.
If I have $100 million payday, if you're the manager, or $50 million payday in air hockey, in fucking basketball,
Why can't you get that in the
swimming,
UFC?
Huh?
Why can't you get that in the UFC?
Do you think the UFC is like what? Is they stupid? They're gonna print money. They're gonna give you $50 million.
He's
for
not
Tony
worth
Ferguson?
that as a UFC at what he's
I got
best
more.
at.
I got more followers than Tony Ferguson.
Okay, but at what he's best at, you can't get the money you're looking for to fight Conor or to fight GSP.
I tried with GSP,
Yeah.
just to make it clear.
Yeah.
I text George. I talked to Dana about GSP. DC didn't know when he come on the show. I love DC. This is my big brother.
Watch
I'm
out.
actually older than
Watch out how you
That's
speak
my
about
brother.
DC.
But when he talked about George, he have no idea.
Right.
But the whole thing is, you have to understand, George, it's a fight Khabib wanted. What Khabib, father of the Manab, wanted. It's a fight.
So why don't they make it?
Fight means something. Bro, you think Dana White is
gonna give him another
arguably
title
one
shot?
of the greatest promoter of all the time. He will give GSP a fight at 55 pounds, and after the GSP maybe beat Khabib and bounce again?
Do it like not Henzo. Hoist fought Matt Hughes at UFC 60. Catch weight fight. Legend versus champion.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why.
165.
Okay, Khabib, George beat Khabib.
Yeah.
Khabib is still the champ.
So what?
His value go down.
No. I
I'm
don't
telling
buy
you, man.
that.
Listen,
I don't buy
I
that.
wanted the George fight.
It's like if DC lost to Stipe, his value doesn't go down. When he went up,
DC
he was still the light heavyweight champion. It happens all the time. It's like when BJ Penn lost to George at UFC 94. His value didn't go down.
None of these guys can bring this kind of revenues anymore.
I understand.
Khabib, you have to understand, Khabib today.
To me, it just felt like deja vu of the whole Conor Floyd thing. Like, you guys are supposed to be the ones who are above the money. You guys are supposed to be the ones who don't want the show and all that stuff.
Above the money?
Yeah.
Who say we're above the money?
Meaning,
bro,
we're
if
doing
anybody
this for
thought he's above the money,
the purity of the game.
Listen to
the
me.
The sanctity of the sport.
Stop. Anybody above the money, nobody will be fighting. Because a lot of these guys don't even like fighting. They fight because money. Because, there's a lot of pressure. These fighters, fighters, they go through so much. They training, family, they have to be separated from their family. Khabib, I've not seen his family. He fought 4 times, I think 3 times in 12 months.
You called me and you told me Khabib is never going to speak to you ever again. You said that, right?
Yeah, and I took care of that.
What happened? Why did he say? Why? What did I say?
Because we stick together.
But what did I say?
Bro,
but that's a threat. You're trying to threaten me. You're trying to get me to speak in a different way because you're telling me he's never going to speak to me ever again.
Nobody can control you.
Listen,
you know why?
How could I react to that?
Let me tell you something about your stuff you don't know.
Yeah.
The reason you got from Fox thing, because nobody can control you.
Okay.
How the I'm supposed to control you?
Yeah, but how am I?
I can't control you.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
You think he can control me? You think Dana White can control me? The only person trying to control me is my wife, but she can't too.
You're trying to bully.
Bro, this is who I am. I'm not a bully.
Right.
And listen, I can go for a coffee with you. We talked.
Yeah.
We good. But the whole thing is, like I said, I never motherfucked you. I never called you the B word. Like other people did.
You said the D word. Disappointment.
I said listen.
You said, do you want me to read it right now? I'll show it on the screen.
You can show it. I don't care.
You put it. I don't need to read it.
It is what it is. I said it. It is what it is. But the whole thing is right now, we talk about this money fight, whatever. Of course, Khabib is next fight. I don't care what he think, because this is my job. I have to make sure he's taken care of.
What is he gonna do next?
We have a battle with the Nevada Athletic Commission. This guy is messed up.
Once that gets cleared.
Listen. Honestly, the Nevada Athletic Commission, I think, my opinion, whatever Khabib fight next, he have to fight in Las Vegas.
To make
Because,
what, to
to
give
make
them
it
more
up
money.
to yes, he have to, no,
They're
he have to
holding-
make it up
They're
to
holding
him.
half his purse.
Huh?
They're holding half his
Brother,
quote unquote purse.
Nobody knows
disclosed.
what they holding.
Right.
Because nobody knows his real purse is.
Okay.
You know, this is kind
I
of
know that.
confidential.
Yeah.
This is what he wants.
But they're holding $1 million.
They hold $1 million.
You're okay with that?
And we have lawyers. We talking to Bob Bennett. We're cooperating. You know, we're gonna try this whole.
What do you think he should get?
I'm not the Nevada Athletic Commission. I want him to get nothing.
Okay.
Zero suspension, zero money. But they have to show teeth. They have to show strength. Because whatever happened cannot happen. But whatever happened before. But people didn't do shit about it. DC and John Jones, what they do? Nothing. Conor jumped out of the cage before. He got nothing. Conor hit Khabib on his head in the press conference. Got nothing.
Right.
But they understand the magnitude, the people who's there. You know, listen. At the end of the day, we won.
Yeah.
We're happy.
I'm so happy you said that.
Even it was 55.
I'm so happy you said that.
We won.
So
We happy.
Can we
to
just calm
understand.
down? Can we
Now-
calm down? Why are you so
I am-
fired up? Why are you writing things?
Man, that's
It's too much.
it, man. But you know,
Why did you write last week? I have news that's can I tell you my theory?
Yes.
You said I have news that's going to blow everyone's mind. You remember that?
Yes.
Can I tell you what my theory is? My theory is you didn't have news.
I did have news.
What was it?
But you know, guess what?
What?
Listen,
Can I tell you?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm
Tell me.
gonna say it publicly.
Tell
And
me.
if any mother effer out there gonna deny it, I have proof.
Okay, what is it? What was the news?
We was talking to Floyd team. That actually Floyd reached out directly, and he said want to talk. I didn't answer because I don't know his number. We talked. After that, I talked to his people. You understand? And I picked up the phone, and I let the UFC know because we're under contract with the UFC.
Yeah.
And I let them know
He's
that's
trying to make the fight.
what's happening. And things was going, but now Dana just have some meetings with his team, you know. But this is where me and Dana are different. We don't agree on this thing right now. He think he can bring Floyd to fight in the UFC, right?
Against Khabib?
Yes. He think he can do this. I don't doubt the man because he did a lot of shit I don't think he can do.
Right.
But you have to understand, Floyd is not a real fighter.
Right.
He's not. He's a boxer.
Okay.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? Fighting Conor, it was okay because Conor's not a real fighter too. Conor is like, you know, he get tired, he quit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Fredo did to him. But the whole thing is, you know, if you're going to bring Floyd Mayweather, I think as logic, the guy, Khabib, he would kill him. You know, it would be no...
He wouldn't take that.
This is what Dana wanted to do. He said,
I think
it's like this. He's like, Conor
is
got
it
his
Dana?
ass whipped for $100 million.
Right.
He wanted to bring Floyd get his ass whipped in the octagon like James Toney did. If you want to make the money, you
it'll
got to
be a
take the ass
billion.
whipping. Very much.
Does the Japan thing affect this at all?
No, it's the Japan thing. It's a show, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that you were getting jealous that Malky Kawa was getting so much credit that you were like, oh, I want some attention. That was my theory.
Yeah, Malky does his thing.
He
man.
orchestrated the biggest trade, right? The first trade. He orchestrated that. He was getting all kinds of
it's
love.
good for them.
John
Good
Jones.
for them.
And I felt like you thought like I need some of
good
that.
for them. No, I got text messages. I got voicemails. I got everything. And if anybody from Floyd team or from the UFC gotta say something, I'll put everything on social media. You understand? Listen, when Floyd Mayweather call you directly, this is a big news. It is big news because if Khabib can make $100 million,
but he's under contract with UFC, so you have to get them on
Khabib
board.
have one fight left.
One?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
How much did he make for the Conor fight?
He made very good money. He's good.
How much?
He made
8
good.
figures? Over 10?
Listen.
You said he won't fight for $50 million. Dana laughed at that.
That's okay.
Someone asked him. He said they know.
Can lie. He's the promoter. That's the whole thing is. Listen, Dana White, his job to get the best product for the lowest money he can. This is his project. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel
that deal he gave me
Yeah.
when Conor fight Khabib was a very good deal. That's what he won. He treated us very fairly.
But times
You
have
understand?
changed.
There's no such a thing as time change. If you pay this guy
now-
$50 million,
Are you upset that Conor made that much more than you
he
guys?
deserves it. How I can be upset up? He deserves every bit of it. Listen to me. One of the things I will never take away from Conor. He's one of the best promoter. He changed the game. Everybody's making more money because Conor now. You know, that I think he's a prostitute? Yes. I think he's one of the guy changed the game, and we all make money because of him. Yes, 100%. But if I understand now, Conor is popular among American people, some Irish people, a little bit of Europe. But Khabib is guarantee you, if
Who's
we
a
go to
bigger star?
Israel today, who's more popular, Conor or Khabib? They will tell you Khabib.
Khabib's.
A bigger star worldwide.
For a much bigger star worldwide. Now, you have to
What
understand,
about
Khabib
you?
is going to
How big-
open.
What about you? What about you? Because you just came on the show right now and you said, I'm a promoter now.
I-
That to me feels
I've been
like
a promoter.
you are telling the world that if they think it's been too much, it's going to be even more.
It's gonna, man. Everybody's in for a root of awakening. Because
Why?
Listen to me. I've been promoting my guys. You
Yeah, I
understand?
know.
I've been promoting my guys, and
Do you
honestly,
still work with PFL?
no, I don't work with. I go there as a fan. I got
No
fighters
connection
there.
to them whatsoever?
No, I love
You,
this guy.
you don't work for
Listen
any
to-
promotion.
No, zero. BFL. I feel all this media out there. They don't even send a reporter there. You understand? This guy is spending millions of dollars. You understand? They're gonna pay guys. Guys in the UFC fought for 20 years, right? 10 years. They never make $1 million. You got Lance Palmer, Steven Siler, Vinny. All these guys might be making $1 million. Rashid. Now why these guys cannot get love? Kayla Harrison.
Yeah.
She have a deal to go to the UFC and to go to BFL. When I look, if she go in this tournament and win, she gonna make close to $3 million.
Right.
It's about money. The UFC is amazing to be there. If I'm a fighter, I want to fight in the UFC. Me. But when you look at the money, I think BFL, everybody think I work there. I don't work there. I used to work there. And I used to manage at the same time.
Right.
Guess what? And I said it. I didn't deny it. But guess what? I am a promoter. I will promote Frankie Edgar, Cody Garbrandt, Marlon Moraes, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam Makhachev. I will promote these guys. The UFC become this huge machine. A lot of people will get left behind. Whatever I'm doing, people say I'm talking. You will never hear me talking about myself. I'm the greatest manager. I'm this. It was always about my guys. Henry Cejudo right now. You think I have a good relationship with the UFC? We have the biggest beef right now with the UFC about Henry.
What's the problem?
It's
They want him to move up?
Listen to me. Let's talk about Demetrius Johnson. Demetrius Johnson, if he wanted a rematch, we was willing to give him a rematch. Demetrius left because for two things. Because ONE FC is a good promotion, gonna pay him a lot of money. Shatri out there is a smart guy, man. He does a good job.
Mm-hmm.
But he knows the mystique is gone. Henry Cejudo is the man now. You reign. Much respect for this kid, man. I know I said a lot of things before, but I have nothing but love and respect. But he understand he cannot beat Henry anymore, and he moved on. How are you gonna trade the greatest of all the time, like everybody said? And I think the greatest of all the times have to be John Jones or Khabib. And John Jones have to come back, because if you never lose a round, you never lost nothing, you should be considered just beat a Conor McGregor, who's a two-time champion. But I think Demetrius was not the greatest of all the time. I think it have to be John Jones, Khabib, George St. Pierre in the conversation too, not Anderson Silva. Not Anderson Silva.
Daniel Cormier.
Of course, you have, but Daniel of course, he have to be considered, but he have this John Jones lost.
Right.
2 times.
Okay, so what's your point?
It's haunting. But I'm talking about they got Ben Askren
Right.
for the trade.
Yeah.
The UFC did not trade Demetrius Johnson. I'm saying they probably not gonna like it. They got rid of Demetrius Johnson.
Well, they got something in return.
What they got in return?
Ben Askren.
I'm happy for Ben Askren.
Yeah.
I went to him this weekend, but you can't trade the greatest of all the time for the same money. It's like this. It's like the Patriot traded Tom Brady for Marshawn Lynch. How this possible?
So what is your point, though?
The whole thing is this trade is.
Okay, so the Henry Cejudo thing. Why are you in a beef with the UFC about him? Because they want.
Let me finish the trade first. That means, first of all, the UFC got rid of Henry Cejudo, and Henry allowed him Demetrius, because Demetrius is gonna make so much more money.
Okay.
Guarantee you, he'll make 3 times as much money, right?
Look who's calling me right now.
Who?
Malky.
That's okay. That's okay.
Maybe he wants to refute what you're saying.
No, he did a good job. How he refused? He did a good job. Demetrius is gonna make so much more money.
Right.
You understand? Demetrius is gonna make so much more money. He did a good job. and he brought Ben Askren. Ben Askren should give him a gift because Ben Askren will never fight in the UFC. Malky have nothing to do with Malky. You understand? But Demetrius Johnson did whatever he did. That was the best thing for his family. But the whole thing is, I believe part of me, I think he kind of got the rematch because he didn't want it. But the UFC didn't want it too because they thought Henry, and I'm going to come to you, Henry will play ball and move up, and move up and just be like, no more 125. That's what they want to do.
Yeah, why?
No more. I don't know.
Bad idea.
I don't know because they don't think anybody cares
Gold
about
medalist.
the small guys.
They've got a guy who speaks Spanish, Portuguese, good-looking guy.
If they pay Henry enough, Henry's gonna go up. If they
right
don't
now
pay him enough, Henry's
a...
not gonna go down. Like everybody is about money. This is about money right now.
And that's your job.
It's about my
But let
job.
me ask you this.
Yes.
When Conor...
But listen, I'm not dissing about Malky or Henry. They did a good job.
Yeah.
Because I know Demetrius got paid a lot of fucking money. Most of the UFC champion, they're not gonna make what's I'm not dissing the trade. What's Demetrius gonna make? He's gonna be making 8 figures. Maybe more even than Eddie, right? You understand? That means he secures futures. But the UFC very much did this trade, just get rid of Demetrius. But he's smart. I think the UFC lost and he win.
Okay, fair enough.
This is my opinion.
Let me ask you. I know you're active online. Even though you block me, I know you're active online. I know you look at the comments. Every time I have you on the show, I get killed for it. Right? Why you have this guy on? Why you have him on to put out his negativity and his past? And I've asked you a million times about your past, right? I've asked you a million times. Why don't you come out and clear the air once and for all? They're writing about you in the Washington Post.
I'm gonna sue them.
Why don't you come out and just once and for all so no one bothers you anymore?
When I sue them, everything will come out.
Why?
That's what my lawyer said.
Just do it right now.
No. Why? Why I gotta talk about what I did? Whatever
because
I did is my business.
Someone's calling you a terrorist.
Brother,
people on my thing, they're like, this guy's despicable.
Listen to me.
Just address
if
it.
anybody wanna call me that, come say it in my face. Right. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If you want to say it in my face, just shut the up.
Right.
That's it. Whatever I do, I'm gonna sue the Washington Post. Conor, they say I have to sue Conor, but I don't want to sue Conor. I really don't want to do it because I know he's promoting the fight. I don't agree with what he said. I have no intention of suing him, but I'm in the process of suing the Washington Post. 100%.
You're going to sue the Washington Post for what?
For saying that. You think
they didn't call you? They reported what he said.
It's a lawsuit.
Because it's what, libel?
It's a
defamation of character?
Bro, I have people said they want to kill my children. They want to kill my wife.
Because of that.
They want to rape my family. Like, it's great. Of course. Conor created a lot of problems in me.
I believe that religion, I agree with you 100%. Religion, family should not be discussed. But in this fight, you were attacked, right? Religion was discussed, and your family was brought up, and you didn't want to talk about this, right?
Because guess what? You know what? More I talk about it, more I'm going to make news, and more is going to affect me.
But doesn't that bother you?
It doesn't bother me because
you don't want to clear the air and just shut everyone up?
I don't need to clear nothing because more I talk, and more people are going to write.
But you know, when you speak, people are drawn to it, right?
But listen to me.
You become a character in this sport.
It's not about being a character.
But part of becoming famous, part of becoming in the public eye is sometimes having to address things that are said about you, right? I know you can't address everything that is said about you.
I will address it in this lawsuit because when you do a lawsuit, everything is going to have to come out.
Who are you suing? Just the
Washington Post for now.
But they're not the ones that said it. They were reporting
This is my lawyer job to do what he does.
Did it not bother you that it got personal about you, that you became a story in this fight?
To be honest with you, I think it's a sign of weakness. I think it's a sign of weakness for somebody to start talking about people's family, children, and religion. I think it's weakness because he doesn't have any, and he showed. When he went inside this cage, he wanted to get in Khabib's mind. Conor McGregor, he does a great job getting in people's mind. This is what he does. Whatever. This is what he does. He's good at that. But what he did was Khabib backfired on him. It's put a fire under Khabib's butt, and he was training 3-4 times a day. He never does that. And motivated him more. That's it.
How come you were in the back during the fight?
Because I felt, I didn't wear a suit. I was with my sweats and my sneakers. I felt doing this fight, I was too much I was too much. Included. And I felt it's time for me to step back. And now you got to watch the best lightweight in the world ever fight each other.
So it bothered you that you were brought up, that you were part of the story. But yet you made yourself part of the story, right? You were the one before, even on this show, back in the day, you were calling out Conor before, right?
Because I know the fight is going to take Khabib's his legacy to a different level. Of course,
So if you're going to interject yourself, you have to sort of expect that you're going to be a part of the story.
I didn't talk about Conor's family, children,
you're right.
wife.
Yeah.
His father come on his show, talk a lot of shit. I did not say one bad thing about his father.
No, you're right.
And I never will.
You're right.
And I never will. This is not who I am.
So why didn't you respond when he talked about your family?
Because the whole thing is, the only response I want to give it to him, punch him across his nose and break his face.
You?
100%. If you talk about my family, let me talk about your family. And this is why. I want to fight. Somebody talk about my family. It's nothing, if anybody talk about your family in a bad way, you have to smash him. How you don't want to smash him? And this is why, for me, my mindset, talking is going to make me more angry. You understand? My family never have nothing to do with this. My son never did nothing to him. My wife never did nothing to him.
How do you explain it to them that they're being discussed in all of this?
Bro, you don't think my family was upset about this?
Right.
With all the emails, all this hate thing? It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, you're Christian, you this. This is horrible.
Do you want to clear the air?
Huh?
Do you want to clear the air?
Clear was what?
About your family. About what he said about your family.
Bro, it's my family. It's my family.
I'm just asking. Do you want to?
I don't want. I can't. Why I want to discuss my children, my wife?
Because it got brought up in the fight.
Guess what? He's a low life piece of shit. That's what he is. I know you will never do that. I know John Jones, like certain guys, but the guy, he have no values. You understand? Like me and Malky, right? We have beef, right? Before, it stayed between us. We talked all the time. We argue when this stuff come out. Malky call me, yo, man, keep your head up, whatever. Like the whole thing is, and we had beef before. But guess what? We men will keep things but you never see me come out and say bad things about him, or he said bad things about me, or I have problems with other manager or this person or this person.
Is that why you're continuing this thing? Because it's so personal?
It is personal. It is personal.
Even though you won?
Doesn't matter. This man insulted my family, my religion, where I come from. It is personal. Because Khabib got his revenge. I didn't. What do you think?
What do you want?
You taking? I don't know. I tell you, I'm not gonna sue him.
You're not?
No, I have a lawsuit, crazy lawsuit against Conor.
Why?
You crazy? How are we gonna talk about somebody like that? But the whole thing is, I'm not in it to sue people.
Because he called you a terrorist.
Brother, listen to me.
Right.
Doesn't matter. I'm over this whole thing.
Okay.
It is what it is. F him. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna say it's over. Everything is okay. Everybody make money. No, it's not.
Do you want to fight him again? Do you want Khabib to fight him again?
Khabib, listen to me. Khabib right now, whatever Khabib wants, I'm gonna do.
But what is he telling you he wants?
Khabib don't even want to talk about fighting right now.
Right.
We have the Nevada Athletic Commission.
Right.
This is a big problem, But the whole thing is like, I understand.
I feel like it's better for everyone if we move on a little bit from this. For
whatever.
You, for your sanity, for your health.
This is the UFC job. This is the UFC choice. Our choice. It's not your choice. Who move?
What do you mean? I mean, I could say
because
my
the
own
whole
opinion.
thing is, when you talk about money, who's gonna bring the biggest money fight? Like DC and John Jones, right? Mm-hmm. You think if this guy's fought for the third time, it would not be even bigger? Of course, he'll be bigger at heavyweight. You got one of the greatest of all the time, John Jones, come back. He beat DC. DC become the heavyweight champion. If they come back, a lot of things got said. But I believe John Jones and DC, they did not talk about their religion or their families. They did not.
And you felt like that was too much?
No, they didn't. John Jones and DC didn't talk about each other's
No,
kids
I know, with you guys.
families.
In your fight.
You know what? Because down deep, John Jones is
a little
good
bit.
guy.
John Jones talks about it a little bit, but it's a little, but it's not the same. I know
Come
what you
on,
mean. He says I go to your house and stuff, but I get what you're saying.
But the whole thing is like, these guys have values, man. These guys don't have nothing. That's why I say he's a prostitute, not because actually he's getting banged. I'm talking about because he does everything.
What about Artem saying that he called him a chicken and where they're from? Is that true? Do you know about that?
Artem,
Russia.
Artem, this guy should not. First of all, this guy should not be in the UFC on his record, right?
Right.
You number one, play him like crazy.
What do you mean?
You play him. So
what
you
are
the
talking
goat.
about?
The goat is here.
Come on.
Seriously, you play.
I'm not playing him.
He believed that.
No, he doesn't.
If this guy is not Conor friend, this guy will not be in the UFC. 100%.
He's a draw. People like him.
Bro, he draw because he is a clown. You understand?
there's worse
the
fighters
guy
in the
can
UFC.
fight his way out of he's not a bitch. In the cage.
Never got
outside
finished.
the cage, huh?
Never got finished.
Brother, look at his record. He got finished like so many times.
No, in the UFC. In the UFC.
Doesn't matter, man. Though I don't care about this guy. He's nothing. Honestly.
Okay.
I feel like he's got into this middle thing. He should not got in the middle of it. But he put himself in it because he talked about Khabib. If he shut his mouth he shut his mouth, nothing will happen to him. Right? But he opened his mouth. You have to understand, these guys from Dagestan, Russia, they're one of the nicest people, most generous, respectful guys. But certain things, you don't cross with them. When this guy's not over, this is not over, hey, what happened now? You know?
So my impression is this isn't over.
I don't know. This can never be over. They said this cannot be over, but I'm telling you, this cannot be over.
No.
This is gonna be over because it's like that throughout the history. Created holy wars.
Yeah.
Right? And this guy, he created a holy wars. He tried to.
Conor?
Yeah, with a knife, but he doesn't understand. It was a lot of tanks and airplanes and missiles.
When you talk about things like that, it's a bit scary, I must say.
It's not scary.
This is
it's
the fight
fucking
game.
true.
It's supposed to be fun.
It is the
at
fight
end of
game,
the
but the
day.
whole thing is, like, I'm telling you, I'm defending you. Nobody should be talking to you because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
If somebody talk about being a Jewish, big nose, about your family, this is disgusting. Islam didn't say that. Christianity said that. Religion said that. If you are a Khabib fan, should not talk to you this way. We're not with us. You're not our brother. You understand? Because nobody should talk about this. You cannot do this. It's so bad. You understand?
So
talk about somebody's wife, somebody's kid, somebody's son. Why? They stay home. They don't do nothing to nobody. They're innocent. What's your wife? What's your religion do to everybody? For everybody talk about all these people talk to me. You know what that do to me? I swear to God, do not bother me one bit. Conor bothered me. You know, but these people.
Why did Conor bother you?
Because this Conor bothered me because he started a lot of hate. It become hate.
When he called you terrorist?
I don't hate him. I don't hate nobody. I do not hate him. But this guy, this type of people, I will never even shake his hand. You understand? I forgive him. To be honest.
Have you forgiven me? Are we good now?
We are good.
We're good?
Listen to me. I know you're never gonna talk about my mother, my wife, my son, my kids.
I mean, I'm a reporter.
But the whole
have you finally realized what the job of the media is?
Yes. And honestly, I think I want to apologize to you because I expect so much from you, but I shouldn't.
But it's one of those things, like, there is so much information out there about you, and there's Conor McGregor talking about you, and the fact that...
Brother, who gives a fuck what Conor said? The guy said a lot of things.
He's the most powerful...
Bro, he's not. He don't what powerful what? He's the most...
He's a huge draw.
He's, bro, huge draw what?
And then you come out and you say, this guy's not going to talk, and this guy, and we're going to... It's just the whole thing is a bit...
Everything is good.
I think you need to go on vacation and calm down.
I am going on
good?
vacation.
Okay.
I'm going to Hawaii.
Good.
Everything is good, man.
Down.
Like, listen.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say a couple things here.
Okay.
You know, just
because
before
we have
I
to
leave.
get to Sajara, right?
Okay. Like, one of the things, too.
Let me ask you. Malky wants to talk to you. Do you want to talk to him?
No, I'll call Malky. If you want to talk, we can talk. You know, Malky,
privately.
Why everybody need to hear our conversation?
That's fair. I don't think it's fair to you to put you on the spot. He wants to say something to you, but...
Bro, me and him, we can talk. Malky, we talk every day. We can talk every day.
He wants to say something to you on the air, but I don't think it's fair to you to put you on the spot.
Malky can talk to me. If you want to talk to me, I'm going to call him as soon as I leave. I'll talk to him. I said they did a good job.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's the problem.
If I say he fucked up, he sucked, he'd be mad. But if you want to talk...
They're just asking me. They're asking me. So that's all. But I don't think it's fair to you to put you on the spot, so that's why I would ask you first. And that's fine. Forget about it.
Yeah. Okay.
He had his... What did you want to say?
Like Henry's just not gonna go to 35 and just be like, nah, okay, I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna go 35. Number one thing, like you know, I gotta mention here Marlon Moraes, man. Marlon Moraes, I think he's getting screwed. Being a fighter in the UFC. Supposed to fight Cruz, said no. Supposed to fight Hassan Sao. How he's, you know, I don't know why he said no. You understand? Now the man stuck without a fight. You know, it's a lot of things, man. I'm kind of tired. I'm done.
You're done?
Yep, I'm done.
I win 10-9 Helwani.
It's a draw.
What? Rumble Johnson.
I talked to Rumble last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, if John Jones fought DC as heavyweight, and if John win, he will want to come back. And this is the only fight he think he will come back to fight John Jones.
But a heavyweight or light heavyweight?
Bro, Anthony Johnson is 285 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yo, that's it.
So he's considering a comeback, or he is coming back.
He want to come back as a heavyweight.
Okay.
But I think it have to be something different. He can't just come. He missed that sport.
Yeah.
He missed the sport, and he said he will come back to fight someone like John Jones.
What happened to the bodybuilding?
He's just having fun, man. He's been in a sport for a long time. He's resting his body, and
do you think he'll fight again?
He will fight again for
Wow.
sure. For sure.
Wow.
100%.
So he has to go through USADA again, though, because he retired.
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So we good?
We good.
You calm down?
I'm calm.
Stop threatening the media.
I'm not
Stop trying to bully.
Listen, you know, you're the only. John Kavanagh. I never threatened him, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
What's his name? John Morgan. I don't.
With me, though, the last month
like
has
Luke
not been
on these
fun.
guys. To be honest,
Can I
don't
be
even
honest
talk
with you?
to them. Yeah.
I didn't talk to you for the last 3 weeks. I was in heaven. It was so great. Without you bothering me and threatening me and bullying me. It was amazing.
Man, shut up.
It was amazing. I was like, wow, this is a great life.
Listen,
I don't need this guy to
if me
threaten
and you
me.
are gonna have a relationship,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, but now
But the
I
block-
understand.
Stop with the blocking. Stop with the blocking.
That was a little
What are you?
childish.
Come on.
That was childish.
What are you, a 12-year-old kid with the blocking?
And honestly, like it's. I know sometimes I say shit and I was like, fuck, why did I say this?
Yeah.
You understand? I say a lot of things I shouldn't, and I shouldn't say. You know, like I.
But it's funny that people think that we're like buddy-buddy
But
when
now
all
we
that-
understand. When
I'm
we
so-
talk, people listen.
Well, I don't know about that. It was great not talking to you for a month. I loved it. It was amazing.
Whatever, man.
Hey, you know
Whatever.
who's responsible for all of this? The Vault. Without him, none of this is happening.
And he was telling
Dan
every
Ige,
day,
my
he's
man.
Like, Ariel's a good guy. You guys have a good relationship.
just
And he
sending
said
me-
I was wrong. You cannot expect from him. He's not your partner. He said he's not your partner. He's doing his job, and you need to do your job. And that's it. Listen, I shouldn't block you. I gotta admit it. That
And you
was
shouldn't send
childish.
me threatening messages.
I didn't threaten you.
Yeah.
I just told you how I feel.
Disappointment, all this stuff.
Yes.
Blah, blah,
Whatever.
All right. Okay.
All right,
We're good?
we are good.
Is Sajara here?
For Sajara, who she?
Yeah, she's
She
coming.
created
Her
me a
too.
lot.
She was mad at me also.
She would mad at Sajara. Have no reason to be mad at you.
Oh,
And-
good.
And I have to kind of defend you on this one. Sajara. She just, she's a great girl, man, and she worked really hard. But at the end of the day, we have to make weight. It was our fault. She didn't make weight. Her next fight was a guaranteed title fight. She probably not gonna get it now. She's gonna talk to you and she's gonna tell you what
let's
you
do
need
it.
to do.
Thank you
Cool.
for coming.
Got it.
Assalamu alaikum. Tell Khabib I say hello. Okay? Text him. I don't have his number. He changes it every week.
Instagram.
Our Instagram. He probably blocked me too. There he is. Ali Abdelaziz. Good times. Wow.